And we have a full season this year, so we need to fill it up with lots of conflict. Now, Arthur, Rick was our de facto leader of the Legends. Rick was our de facto leader of the Legends in season 1, but we learned that he maybe lied to some of his co-pilots a little bit in season 1. Everyone else has sort of come into their own as a team, and when we catch back up with them, we said everyone's going to be more of a team. So do you imagine that he's going to sort of stay in the leadership position?
Well, that's a good question. I think he definitely like to. He definitely sees himself leading. He's not very good, is he? He really messed up with them and then lost his family. Like, when we meet him, I think he's like, I feel he's like a disappointed parent. Because, they're on the ship and they keep messing everything up because they're just taking their egos or take them off on their own adventures. And he's got to the point where he's just like, he's like, I'm not angry with you, I'm just really disappointed in you. But then we get quite a big twist quite early on with him, which changes everything, which I can't talk about, which is great. But yeah, it's quite an exciting big twist for him. Quite early on.
That's a good tease.
Yeah.
Now, let's give another big round of applause for our 2 new cast members. Not gotten in at all in Macy's to have into season 2 or very early on, but given what you've seen of season 1, who do you expect your characters to both click best with and clash most with?
Ooh, that's a good one. I feel I've done a couple scenes with Dom already, and I felt like I clicked, but then again, it's like a blind date for an actor. When you do one scene, you're like, I liked you, you like me.
He's wondering why you haven't called him.
Yeah, Dom hasn't texted me back yet. And then for the character-wise, I feel maybe, I don't know, Sarah and I may clash. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm guessing. Is there
Is that what you guys are seated so far?
I requested that.
How amazing. What about for
I think Vixen's going to struggle a bit with Rory as a sort of anti-hero and struggling with understanding how is he actually a good guy. And to gel with, I think it's probably Sarah. I think I was going to say, you better say me, girl. You better say me. Very strong, independent women who've been parts of massively male-dominated teams. So it's either going to be a gel or a big clash.
Well, it'll be interesting to find out. Now, to our producers, you guys have said before that the question of season 2 is, this is a quote from Phil, I think we determined it's from Phil, is if the legends don't belong here, where do they belong? How much is that question going to inform their journey in season 2?
Well, season 2 is they're almost victims of their own success. At the end of season 1, everything that they set out to do in the pilot, they achieved. They saved the world, they vanquished Vandal Savage, and they avenged the death of Rip's family. Yeah, but it's what do you do next? After you've climbed Everest, what is there left to conquer? And the irony is, by destroying the Time Masters, our guys are now left holding the bag. Time has been left unguarded, and now all manner of time pirate, time criminal, time douchebag, is that these people are now running rampant, and our team, who, they don't look like law enforcement, they don't act like law enforcement, now they're in charge of guarding all of history, which makes you sort of worry about history.
We're worried, but you could mention, we did defeat Vandal Savage at the end of season 1. That was our big goal, the Legends accomplished it. Which leaves open the big question of what's going to happen in season 2. What can you guys tell us about the threat that we're going to be facing, that the Legends are going to be facing this year?
Well, it's going to be much more mysterious. We sort of, in last year in the pilot, we knew everything. We knew the what, when, where, how and we were trying to stop this one incident. Season 2 is predicated much more on mysteries and little mysteries, and instead of one bad guy, the idea of the multiple, the responsible for not just saving the world, but fixing these things called aberrations, where people mess with the fabric of time, and our guys are obliged to correct it.
Wait, so multiple?
How did I say that?
You said multiple villains. Can we know who they're gonna be? Is that a Mark call? Mark, can we find out who the villains are gonna be in season 2? If you guys cheer loud enough, can we convince Mark to tell us who the villains are gonna be in season
2? Okay, here's the thing. If you're gonna have a team of superheroes, you gotta fight a team of supervillains. So we're gonna start off with Matt Lesher reprising his role as Eobard Thawne in Reverse Flash. You also saw in our teaser trailer that Neil McDonough is back as Damien Dark. Everybody who watched episode 15 knows that Leonard Snart is dead. But everyone who watched episodes 1 through 16 knows that it's a time travel show. So that means we can bring back Wentworth Miller as Captain. And there's one more, I'm totally forgetting who it is.
Yeah.
I need some help. Maybe could you come out and tell me?
I think it's going to be amazing. I'm very excited about working with John finally. It means that it's going to take quite a while to defeat them, which is great because we've got a lot of episodes to do.
I'm excited because Sarah really wants to kill these people.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you killed me or had someone.
Well, technically my daughter did it.
Yeah, but that was you. And Damien Dark, I'm very excited to get my hands on him.
I'm a huge fan of the show, by the way, and I watch you guys, and I think it's amazing. I love the fact that you brought time travel also to a different level in that aspect. And like I know Arthur from another show. And what's going to be interesting, like you guys said, Ray Palmer, knows Malcolm, Sarah knows Malcolm, so there's going to be some dynamic there with him, and I'm really intrigued because I don't know, we're not talking about anything really what's happening, but it's interesting to see how I'll fit in and interact with everybody else, and who might be someone that he likes and he doesn't like, and all that sort of stuff. I'm really excited. Really.
I hope you're like me.
I really want to do a scene with you.
Yeah,
I really do.
It's time.
I really do.
Well, you guys gave us so much amazing news to get us excited for season 2. I think I've pulled out of you everything that I can do on my own. I need some help from the audience. So if we have some audience questions, now is the time. There's a microphone in the middle of the room. And let's get our first question going.